Jesus said if you had faith the size of a mustard seed, then you can move a mountain.
When I slice into a delicious red juicy tomato, I'm enjoying the benefit of other people's labor. Somebody planted it, somebody tended it, somebody picked it and shipped it. Now the question is, am I just going to say, okay, I paid for it, I got what I want, that's all? Or do I stop at that moment and think, no, I'm actually connected with the people who helped grow this tomato.
Jesus made it very explicit. He said that I am present in that person. And so, that worker is Jesus for us.
When it comes to the farm workers, their journey is a sacred journey.
Yeah, the Coalition of Immokalee Workers is a group of farm workers, are a group of people who are wanting to live a good life and provide for their families and care for their communities and make a fair wage.
They are people who work on our farms. They pick our crops, they make sure that there is food on our tables. But to be able to support themselves and their families, they need to have a rational amount of money.
Farm workers are not paid the way they should be. Farm workers are often exploited. Farm workers are often forced into labor against their will. Farm workers are often forced to live in substandard conditions in housing.
One day, God's going to stand before me and say, where were you? You picked the tomatoes from the grocery store. Why didn't you stand with the one who picked it in the field?
When we turn outward and try to translate our faith into action for the common good, there's something about that in our hearts. We just feel, this is what God wants.
The CIW's Fair Food Agreement is now ensuring justice in the tomato fields of Florida. A new day is dawning. I mean, it's like the lion and the lamb are living together.
We're seeing God's kingdom breaking through right in our midst, and that's our work together.
It's time to talk to God and say, God, the same way you did it with Taco Bell and with Burger King and with McDonald's, it's time for you to do it again with Publix and open their hearts.
Bueno, queremos que se unan en oración a nosotros para que Publix oiga nuestro llamado, para que Publix sepa que nosotros como humanos también tenemos derecho a vivir con dignidad.
We ask that you might partner with us in prayer, that Publix's heart might be softened, and that they will partner with farm workers to ensure justice for all of God's children.